Hi, I recently discovered this video clip of me performing at the Llandudno British Ring Convention in 1983. It's very noisy conditions and it's old VHS stock, but see what you think.
About 1974, Chris Payne, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Well, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Being magicians, you all know about marked cards. What you possibly don't know about is a new sort of ink which has come out for marking cards. And this is very clever because the ink is only visible through Polaroid glasses. I thought you'd be interested in this, so I brought along a pack of cards that's been entirely printed in this manner. And I think you'll agree that if I run through them, they really do look very convincing indeed. In fact, if I hadn't told you that they were already printed with this ink, then you'd probably think that this was just 52 blank pieces playing card. And yet, if I put on this pair of Polaroid glasses, then straight away I can see that on the face you've got 7 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 3 of spades, 6 of spades. Can you see the 6 of spades there, Tony? No, okay. So the article of faith. If you'd like to just take the glasses, don't put them on for a second, I want you to get the full effect. Absolutely nothing there, just stick the glasses on. It's amazing, isn't it? Fantastic. Yes, it's a very good illusion. Just take the glasses off a second. There we are. It's very convincing. I'd better take the glasses back because I can't do the trick otherwise. I'm going to show you the world famous gambling trick. Cutting the aces. Ace of clubs. Ace of spades. Ace of hearts. Ace of diamonds. Thanks very much. Thank you. It doesn't look very convincing, does it, without the glasses? I'll tell you what, there's only about 30 people here, so I'll hand the glasses out, perhaps, so if you'd like to take them, I'll do the trick, and then you pass them on, I'll do the trick again, and we'll go all the way around. No, okay, it'll just take a bit longer, isn't it? I've got a better idea. I'll show you what it would look like if you're wearing these glasses. The world famous cutting the 4 aces if you were wearing these Polaroid glasses. The first card we want is a red ace. Ace of hearts. That's ace number 1. I think it's worth just pointing out at the moment that it's only printed on the face. That's ace number 1. Now for ace number 2. Let's see if we can get another red ace. Ace of diamonds. That's 2. What we've got left now is the black aces. Let's see if we can get one of those. There's ace number 1. Ace number 3, the ace of clubs. Now just to remind you at this stage, in case any of you should be getting confused, what we've got is, we've got 3 aces, which have been printed on the faces, but not on the backs. So what we need is a couple of things. We need another ace, and we need some more backs. We need some backs. So let's try the backs first, because that tends to be easiest. Get a back like this. Now at the first table, somebody applauded at that point, which pulled me up a bit short. But again, you see, it's just got no face on. And to print a face, all we've got to do is just take the aces, just run them through like that, and that does 2 things. First of all, it prints the remaining ace. And secondly, it prints all the backs. But just hold on a second. It's not very logical, because if you're wearing these Polaroid glasses, then it's not just the aces that would appear printed, but in fact, the entire pack of cards. Now, I'm going to need somebody kind to come and help me. It's always a little bit of a problem to find somebody who looks very kind. But I think we should be able to find something. Because it's fairly easy to find the aces if they're the only cards that are printed in the pack. But of course, it's a lot more difficult if I mix in the aces with a fully printed pack, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fan out these cards and put in the 4 aces. So there the 4 aces fairly evenly distributed through the pack. I'm going to give the pack a shuffle up. I'd like somebody who's fairly good at the good old-fashioned English shuffle, you know, the old overhand shuffle. So I think you just shuffle the cards up. Okay, you're happy with that? I'll have the cards back. My trick that I've always wanted to be able to do was to take a pack of cards, after they've been shuffled, give the pack a cut, produce an ace. Because it's a difficult trick, and the funny thing about this trick is that as you go on, it gets more difficult. Because you get less and less cards to choose from. And as you get less cards to choose from, then the odds rise. In fact, people who appreciate this fact, I find that when they get to the final ace, if you're watching and you succeed, they have an irresistible desire to clap. It's Terry. Terry, would you like to come and help me? You helped me so nicely there with the shuffling. I cut to the aces, which probably is a little bit surprising, especially as you shuffle the cards. But it's not all that surprising. What I'd like to do is, I'd like to enlist your help for a second. And I want you to do some cutting. I'm going to start you off by cutting the pack into 2 piles. And I'd like you to cut the pack wherever you like. Just cut that half back there. Could have cut wherever you like. Up a few, down a few. Do the same over here. Cut it at least a few. How many do you want? That's it. That's fine. So you made the final decision where to cut. You could have cut up a few, down a few. Don't you think it's funny that the places you cut, you should have cut to the 4 kings? Got 1, 2 friends here. Got 1, 2 friends here. Card tricks are a bit confusing, so I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to get rid of most of the cards. I'm going to show you a trick just using 4 kings and the 4 aces. Now Terry, you've got to act as the eyes and the ears for the audience, really, because there's a lot of noise in here and some of them are a long way away. Just the 4 kings. I'm going to pop down over here. So the main part of the trick is with the 4 aces. I'm going to tell you what happens before it actually happens, which is a bit unusual. I'm going to take the aces one at a time, and they're going to change places with the kings. The first ace to go is the ace of hearts. And this one goes like this. That's ace number 1. First ace is a king, we've got 3 left. Again, I'm going to show you exactly which ace is going to go. In fact, I'm going to do it face up. It's going to be the ace of spades. Watch the ace of spades, and you'll see it disappear. That's ace number 2. The tension's building, isn't it? 2 kings, 2 aces. We've got 2 more to go. Did you see those go? Thanks, dear friend. They've gone. Making 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Tell you what, we've got a few people just joined us over here, so shall I go back to the beginning? Do you remember the beginning? It's when we just had the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. So you've been very kind, and I think at this point I'd like to thank you very much for coming to help me. If you'd like to find your way back over there, I won't do anything until you get there. We're coming towards the end now, and I'm gradually cutting the numbers down and down. I'm going to show you a trick using just the aces. Now it's not important that you know which ace is which, because I'm just going to put them out in a line here. Now these are American cards, and in America they like to gamble, I'm told. And of course when you gamble, you need money. I brought along an American $half just to sort of add colour. Now, this is the funny thing, look, if I take the $half like this, and do that, not a thing happens. But if I do this, and that happens. Watch very carefully. It's just to show you that as you gamble, so the fortunes change. And the money goes round and round from player to player. Round it goes from player to player. Now the other funny thing about gambling is it's a bit like the rest of life really, in that the more money you've got, the more money you make. The poor get poorer, and the rich get richer. Round the money goes, player to player, and as it goes round, it tends to accumulate. So you were studying very intently. I wonder if you'd mind just blowing. Thanks. It's a children's trick, you see. Very kind. It's difficult to resist, isn't it? But I've almost finished. So I'm going to just make it even simpler by doing the trick using 4 coins, 2 cards, and 2 hands. I'll put the coins into a square, cover the front 2 cards, coins like that. Now the first coin goes like this. This is coin number 1. That's the first one. Now for the second one. This one goes like that. Did you see that go, Payne? That's because you're watching the wrong one. Now for the last one. And this one goes like this. It goes up my sleeve, across my chest, down the other side, disappears from here. And there it is. Over here. Almost finished, Tony, because there's just one question which people are burning to ask. I could feel it. And that is, people are wondering how it is that these 4 coins got together over in this corner. The answer is very simple. They did it because they're scared stiff of the giant killer coin.